our location tonight gives you... And David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you.
David, he is the total package. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. Bridges out there with Ball, and Harrell's in at the 5 spot. And for the Celtics, Scott is out there with Curry. Then it's Tiny, then it's Hayward, and it's Dennis in at the center position. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Now Ball after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Nice open look, but it's no good.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Now here's Hayward. He dishes it to Maggette. Shot clock at 6. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. We're about 1 minute into the first. Ball against Maggette. Shoots from 12. That one off the back iron and out. And here's Boston.
And with LaMelo Ball, this team struck gold. Exactly what the Hornets needed. Great production and a face of the franchise type of talent.
Hayward finds Curry. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
I don't know that there's another guy in the league that would even think about it from that distance. It's uncanny how comfortable he is from that kind of range. Steph Curry doing work.
Now, here's Rozier. Here's Harrell. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. You know, Greg, thinking about LaMelo in this team, he's got the fans here in Charlotte excited.
And Kevin, let's be honest here for a moment. The Hornets haven't had a lot of luck in the draft. Finally, they knocked one out of the park, and the fans are ecstatic.
Here's Maggette. After the basket by Montrezl Harrell. Can't hit from 12. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Hayward against Ball. Up and in on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And the basket by Curry.
It's a near instant release on the catch and shoot jumper from Steph Curry. Incredible percentage with how quickly he gets it off.
Now here's Ball. Here's Rozier. Second shot opportunity, and Maggette pulls it down.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Curry gets the bucket. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Scott against Rozier. Pass the ball. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
You know, I really like this. Instead of putting his head down, Terry Rozier keeping his eyes up and finding his open teammate.
Maggette the pass to Scott. Here is Hayward. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
There is nothing soft about Gordon Hayward at the cup. This guy's superb finishing that one.
The pass to Rozier. It's good from long range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Boston's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. Curry finds Hayward. And Hayward, the stuff.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Here's Ball. Makes it off the glass.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Outside Curry. From past the arc. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Celtics. He delivered 9 points from 3-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And the step back, a shot that's become a staple for the league's top scorers. Case in point, Gordon Hayward among that group, and he does it so well.
I really like the step back move. Being at 6'8", I feel like I can use a little bit of my quickness to get an advantage and then step back and tall enough to shoot over some guys. So that's one of my moves.
One of many moves, Greg, but that probably is his signature move now.
Moves and counter moves. Hayward has a lot in his bag to keep defenders off balance.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
They've got Jordan Poole. Cool Hands is out there with Thunder. Then there's Harris. And it's Oubre in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Bridges shot. Good.
And solid at just cutting through the defense. Give Bridges a lane, and he'll make you pay.
Oubre passes to Dennis. The 3 from Poole. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Poole's got the lead up to 5 now for the Celtics.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Here is Boomer, guarded by Harris. Prez passes to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Prez, and there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course.
2 minutes.
With their young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks. Now, here's Poole. 5 points in the game. Dishes to Oubre. Passes it to Dennis. Goes up on the wing, and it's good for 2. Hornets trail by 5. Outside Jackson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Pass to Tucker. Kicks it to Oubre. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up.
Personal foul.
See, Kelly Oubre understands how to take advantage of his athleticism on the interior. That's nice.
The Celtics shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Line for 2 shots.
Shooting 2. And he knocks down the first one.
Now you look at the physical gifts for Kelly Oubre. 6'7", but with a 7'2" wingspan. He's a terrific leaper, and he's got great potential defensively.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Tiny, he's checked in for Thunder. Scott comes in for Harris. And it's Stephen Curry in for Jordan Poole. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Miles Bridges. Slim comes in for Prez. Terry Rozier's checked in for Boomer. And it's Ball in for Frank Jackson.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Terry kicks the ball. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's Curry. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Well, the confidence that Steph Curry has, regardless of where he is on the floor. Yes, sir, I can score inside too, sir.
And Ball slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Curry dishes to Maggette. Shoots from 14. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Shot from 12. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Boston on top. They lead by 4. It's time now to... Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had 11 points and 1 rebound. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Well, I like what I'm seeing on the offensive end. They're keeping things simple, getting to their spots and executing. Nothing fancy, kind of like Shaq Suit.
And big fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
Well, I'll tell you what I saw in the first half, Ernie. 3 things. Soft defense, not enough pressure, but they can still win this game. They need to ramp it up. Was that 2 or 3? Doesn't matter. You understand, Ernie.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's who James Borrego is starting the second half with. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. Miles Bridges is out there with Harrell, and it's Ball in at the small forward.
Come get it, come get it.
Pass to Rozier, jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound, Bridges. The kick out to Ball. Hands it from downtown. Ball's got the first points of the second half up on the board for Charlotte.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Curry against Bridges. Curry attacking. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Hornets trail by 3. Now the pass to Rozier. Ball kicks to Bridges. Passes to Rozier. He feeds it to Harrell. Shoots over Curry. And another shot. No good that time. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Here's Maggette driving inside. Banked in off the glass. And now a 5-point Boston lead. Over a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of action. Ball, the bounce pass. Ball feeling it out a bit. He kicks it to Bridges. Rebound by the Celtics.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Hayward passes to Curry.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Hayward.
2 minutes.
Boston needs to get off a shot. Here's Dennis. Ball with the rebound.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
Pass to Ball. There's the dish to Bridges. Maggette against Ball. Over Maggette. And again, the Hornets missing. Celtics leading by 5. And he drops in the way up off the glass. Maggette's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Boston making some changes. Harris is checked in for Tiny. Poole comes in for Scott. And James subbed in for Curry. To the inside. Here is Boomer. Guarded by Poole. Back to Jackson. Here's Plumlee. And the Hornets miss again. Boston leading by 7. Poole with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. To the paint. Here's Dennis. That shot missing. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Jackson looking it over. Driving the lane. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here.
Charlotte ball.
.32 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Plumlee. 6 to shoot. Jackson kicks to Prez. Trying to end the drought. A rebound by the Celtics. Thunder's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Feeds it to Hayward. Shoots from 12. Missed. And so it's the Boston Celtics bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll return shortly. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And so James will bring it up to the Boston Celtics. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for the Celtics, Harris is out there with Hayward. And it's Thunder. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's James in at the 1 spot. It's good.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Jackson against James. Great D that time from James. Harris passes to James. Hayward outside. Over Prez. Hayward can't hit.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Prez dishes to Jackson. Rebounded by the Celtics. We played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And there's the pass to Gardner. shoots over Poole. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Gardner.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Group in for the Celtics. Tiny, he's checked in for Hayward. Kelly Oubre comes in for Harris. Scotty's checked in for Poole. And it's Stephen Curry in for James. It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Offensive rebound, Harrell.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Nice hit again. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, Harrell is not going to back down. Hangs tough and finds his shot opportunity. Gets to the foul line.
At the line for the Hornets, Montrezl Harrell. At the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 8.
Boy, what you appreciate nightly about Montrezl Harrell is he leaves nothing on the floor. This guy plays with ferocity, with energy, and he's turned himself into a legitimate threat.
And he is unable to get the second one.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
It's Curry outside. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Scott kicks to Maggette. Curry on the wing. Back to Maggette. Pocket 6. Over ball. Here's Dennis. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Thunder's got the lead up to 13 now for Boston.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Celtics.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other 2.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage, plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And what a huge standout performance it was
for Stephen Curry.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel. And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Hits it from three-point range. And the Celtics lead by 14.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And Ball slams it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
And here is Curry. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much. Stephen, this crowd tonight was energized by the show that you put on. What is that connection like?
Have a night like tonight where everything's clicking. Just want to embrace it. And more of a gesture of appreciation because this is a great place to play.
Yeah, it sure is, man. And you guys fed off of it. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.